to the side, sorry.
Hello, intergalactic. Hello, intergalactic travelers. Welcome to New Ficte Universe, a podcast that is sci-fi, fantasy, but a lot of other things as well. I'm joined by a special guest and roommate, Kachi Anierobi.
Yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Kachi. I'm excited to be here. Yeah.
So this is episode 1 of New Ficte Universe. Um, this is literally my first time making a
The
podcast. So
Shout outs.
thank you. So yeah, anything you want to talk about?
um so just to give you guys a little backstory, we are roommates since last year, September 2024. Um that was like um well, it was my first semester here at UMD because I transferred, and it's your first semester here?
Second.
Okay, her second semester. So we've been roommates for 2 semesters now, and it's been an amazing journey. Um, I think for me personally, my very first semester was very rough. Personally, it was very, 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 very rough for me. And I think now, like looking back, like a lot has changed. Yeah.
I think I can relate because I'm actually a transfer here student here at the University of Maryland. Go Terps! And as a transfer student from Gordon College, one in Massachusetts,
Yeah.
it's just been a incredible, but also it's just it's been a lot.
Yeah.
But since I already had a year and a half experience in college, I had the mindset of I got this. I've been here before, and I can get through this, which I did. And my journey has been really just there's just been a lot of personal growth, and I'm just content with the person I am right now and where I am, and then where I'm not worried about the future. Although that is important, but right now being in the moment is more important than worrying about what's going to happen in the future. So yeah.
Yeah, I honestly do agree. I do agree. I think like there are times that like I was always so concerned about like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen tomorrow in the next couple of months. But it's just like, what's the point? Like today is what matters because you never know what could happen tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. So what we're going to talk about today? I don't know.
um, you like Kit Kat?
Yeah. I like Kit Kats. I was also starving. Yeah.
What's your favorite candy?
That's a good question. I don't really have a favorite actually. Um, yeah, like I like Skittles. Skittles. I like Skittles. I like Kit Kats. Um, yeah, I don't really have a favorite. I like Haribo. Haribo. Those gummy bears. I like it.
What's your classic ones?
Yeah, I really like it.
My favorite candy is Swedish Fish, and it's really rare to see them nowadays. So if I do see them, it's just the happiness of inner child happiness. um, so that reminds me, like I did like make a film with like two of my good friends. Shout out to my good friend Brian Jason Lewis, Tab Jill. Um, I met him at Gordon, and we've been friends for a good amount, a year, a bit more than a year. And yeah, just talking about Swedish Fish makes me remember the time that he and another friend of mine, um, we made a we made like a short comedy film called Swedish Fish, and it was it was amazing.
Yeah.
um, so the synopsis is I play as a character named Brain, or yeah, played a character named Brain, and she's working, I don't know, late 3, 4 a.m., however late. And she gets finished with her assignment and she wants a snack. But she realizes that her snack, which is a Swedish fish, she ran out. So she kind of lightly insults her, friendly insults her two friends, Dark and Tab, which are my two other characters. Dark is a character that's like kind of like me, but more analytical and logical, and but she has like this motherly figure that she and Rain are just really the best of friends, and Tab is sometimes also friends with Rain, but she's kind of a wanderer. She is an Australian outback explorer, and so basically, back to the video. Um, Rain asks Tav and Dark where her Swedish fish went, or which of them took her candy, and they set out on an adventure to find Swedish fish. Unbeknownst to them, played by one of my other friends, um, there was a gremlin in the closet looking for food, and the gremlin is shown to have the Swedish fish. And my character Rain, she comes back to the room saying, "Have anyone, you guys seen Miss Swedish fish?" And sees the gremlin who snarls at her, and the gremlin looks at her shirt, which happened to be red and white, and then Rain runs away, and the gremlin chases after her, and that was the end of the video. Um, the ending is very it's obscure. It's not known what happened, but it's open to interpretation. But yeah, that's just what I got reminded of talking about Swedish fish. um, um, yeah, that was a really fun video. Well, I really do enjoy acting. I don't do it a lot, but maybe one of these days I get into it again. Um, any thoughts?
Girl. No, I'm not really an actor person, but yeah, seems fun.
um,
Um,
I'm so glad final season is over. Final exam season is over.
well, I technically still have it. Well, I have like a paper I've been writing, but it's like due tomorrow. So technically, my final is still till tomorrow. But I think, yeah, there's something I want to talk about. To anyone listening to this live, please mark my words. Never ever disregard your mental health. Don't do it. Don't disregard your mental health. If you're not okay, like it's okay to seek help. Yeah,
Yeah, I definitely agree that mental health is important,
it's very
and
important.
please take care of yourself. I know that in life can throw like curveballs at
Yeah.
you, but please take care of yourself. You are important, and you matter,
Yeah,
and you are loved, and please take care of yourself.
yeah. Like just like do things that make you happy, and like don't be too concerned about what other people think about you. Like do you, at the end of the day it's your life. So yeah.
Yeah.
um yeah, I also want to talk about my faith. So I don't know if like you guys have had this feeling, right? But I think when I first like when my first experience with grief, it really took a toll on my faith. It really did, like bad. And like I remember like moments where I didn't even want to speak to God. Like I didn't want to blame him for anything, but I just didn't want to speak to him. Because nothing was just making sense at this point. So I was always dodging, like, nah, I don't want to talk to you. No, no, no. But like I think it just came to the point that I still I still try to talk to him, but like I'm not controlling anymore like the way I was. Like I'm just like if it's going to happen, it should just go ahead and happen. Like I'm not trying to control anything. Because I feel like it makes me like in my personal opinion, it makes me less disappointed when I don't control things. It makes me less disappointed. So it's like whatever he wants to do, he's going to do it. Just going to sit back and see what happens. But yeah, my faith has definitely had like some ups and downs. But I think like now, um, I think just really being honest about how I felt. Like there were times that like when I'll talk to God, I'm like, yeah, I'm mad at you. I'll say it honestly. I won't hide it. I'll say for what it is. Like yeah, I'm actually mad. But I think after some time, like thankfully I had music too. So that really helped me really process things, know how to like express myself and have that connection. Yeah. I said a channel of mine too, though not on YouTube, on TikTok, but yeah.
Go check her out on her TikTok if you have it.
Yeah, my TikTok name is Keynotes with Kachi. Yeah, Keynotes KEYNOTES underscore with underscore Kachi. Yeah, so just basically I just go there to play piano and talk about like piano stuff. But yeah, that's something that has really like helped me like in my faith, like helped me to like really process grief. So I think like just finding things that make you happy is also very, very, very important. And just being honest in your relationship with God. Yeah, because I think honesty is like the beauty of it all. Just being able to say like, yeah, this is how I truly feel about this kind of thing. Yeah, so that's something that has also like really helped me in this semester. Counseling also helped. Like I was also going for counseling, and it was really helpful just being in that community of like people experiencing what you experienced, and it was like okay, I don't feel alone in this kind of thing. So that was really really helpful. So overall, like this semester was much better than last semester for me because yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing.
I'm gonna cry. I'm kidding.
So my faith journey has grown since I transferred here to the University of Maryland. And as Kachi said, I'm in my second semester and I just finished with all my exams and I'm done for the semester. So yay, yay! And I think the transition is kind of what was a driving force of a little push of me seeking being more active in finding God and pursuing my relationship with Him. Because in my other school, it was wonderful. It was wonderful, and I really loved it. But um, it since it was a Christian school or private institution, it was expected, and it was expected. So I don't think that I think that because it was expected, um, I didn't really, I wasn't really active in pursuing God or seeking Him. But when I came to University of Maryland, a largely non-Christian uh, public university, I think that transition be um, helped me grow in my faith journey, and you know, it's been a lot, but I've grown a whole lot, and I'm just proud of where I am right now. Because if it weren't for the change, and if it weren't for the hardships and challenges, I would probably been stuck. Um, um, and I think there is beauty in change, because although it is scary, although it's unexpected and inevitable, um, you know, God sees everything, and He already knows. And just knowing that He truly cares for me personally is just, it helps me get through tough times. And that's why I've been able to push through the hardships and the pain and struggles. Um, it's not because of my own determination per se, but it's because of God's grace and mercy that I'm still here, which I'm really thankful for. Also, another thing I'm really thankful for is being here on campus, because I think the acceptance rates here have increased to like 17-18%, which is a very, it's just very hard to get in now. So I was able to come in as a transfer student at the right time. So I'm also really thankful for that. But I've also learned to be more honest. Been trying to be more honest with myself and other people, but sometimes I do struggle with fear and doubt, because you know it fear is just annoying. Fear and doubt is just annoying. They're just giving you like what if scenarios that would probably never happen, but in the moment it is almost convincing. But I just need to tell myself, like, hey, it's not true. These thoughts are not, they don't have power over you. You have power over yourself. You have control over your thoughts and emotions. And you know, you have what it takes and self-compassion. I've been doing a lot of self-compassion, which is very important. Please take care of yourself and love yourself. Which it's not an easy journey of self-compassion and kindness, but I believe it is worth it, because in the long run you are helping yourself to be better. And I think that is what I want for myself. But if you're being self-critical, if there's really no point of being self-critical of yourself, because let's be fair, don't be antagonistic to yourself. That's just a waste of time, and it doesn't help you grow. But we've all been there at some point or another. It happens. But yeah, I think just transferring the transfer to University of Maryland has been just probably a major driving force of me being a better individual and me growing in maturity. So yeah. Also, I realized that being vulnerable can be hard, because there can be fear and doubt involved. If fear and doubt are involved, and you're thinking things like, oh, what if they think this about me, or what if it doesn't go the way I planned.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, those are valid thought. Those are valid questions, but logistically, it's not going to happen because you know, yeah, it's not likely to happen. So, and you know, I forgot what I was going to say. So I think being vulnerable and honest is hard, but it is also a inspiring and a important character trait, and it's just very important in general because you can form genuine connections through honesty and vulnerability, um, with the right people, with the right support group, um, and they can help you be better and you know keep you accountable. So yeah, I don't know where this is going. So my faith journey personally has been ups and downs as well, but it's just also been a blessing because sometimes I have I kind of okay. What was I gonna say? Vulnerability and honesty are important, and I'm reiterating this, and I can't stress this enough. But if you're not honest with other people, first you got to be honest with yourself so you can be honest with other people. But if you're not honest with yourself and take a step back and think about like how you're actually doing instead of the usual I'm okay, which sometimes you can be okay. You can be okay, but it's just important to step back and process your emotions when you're feeling overwhelmed, or if you're not feeling okay, that's okay because at the end of the day, we're all human. Um, so yeah, that's
Nice, 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 nice.
um,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's actually good to be honest and vulnerable. Um, I feel like there are times that like I have to be honest to myself, cause like I think like when things have happened, when there's some certain things that have happened to me that like I might kind of cover it up, but like I tend to smile a lot. I naturally smile, so sometimes like I can be smiling, but deep inside of me like I'm not okay. But I easily just cover it up, so a lot of people don't know that I'm not okay. And even when they ask me like, or even when I'm just quiet, like they're like, "Oh, are you okay? Are you fine?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay." But after a while, I may just be so exhausted, or I just don't want to talk to anybody, and that's when like it's obvious that I'm not okay. So like I don't know. It just honestly like just depends. It really, really like just depends. But like um, just to like kick back on what I said earlier, like stop caring about what people think about you. Honestly, it lifts a huge burden off you when you stop caring about what people think. Because I'm going to give you guys a personal story, right? So, like I said earlier, I have a channel, and I literally started this channel 2 months ago. I started this channel with no clue, looking for a job. I was clueless, and I started this channel. And this is like something personal, like I believe in. I feel like you don't really have as much time as you think you have, right? That's the brutal truth about life. We don't really have time because nobody knows what happens tomorrow. So it's like, why are you waiting? Why do you care so much about what people think if you really want to do that thing? Or why are you waiting for so long if you really want to do that thing, right? If you want to do something like and you really love that thing that you do and it's positive, what exactly are you waiting for to do it? Start with what you have, right? When I started my channel, like I only had in my phone. I didn't even have a microphone or anything. I just had a phone and there was Wi-Fi and I started videoing myself. And like now I do have some equipment, but it's just like don't wait for like the perfect time to start something that you love. Start it now because you never know. Start it step by step by step by step with what you have. And eventually like you become better at it. Like I'm proud of Irene. This is her first episode of this podcast. That's
It's
a
going really well.
yeah, that is a stepping stone to so many great things like doing this podcast and yeah, because it's not everybody that wants to do a podcast, right? You won't believe it. I tell you that like lots of people that do these videos might be shy. Like if they tell you that, you won't believe them. But like they decide to step out of their comfort zone and do a video. Like trust me, if it's about what people will say, then that means you've not seen content creation yet. There are content I've made that some people have come on my comment section and told me to shut up. People have insulted me on my channel, on my content. Like it's not a like TikTok filtered some people's comments. Like I've received some comments. But am I going to stop? No. Because I don't care. Do you get what I mean? Like those people that are saying those negative content, they should go make their own content that we can talk. But it's like don't care about what people think. Like it's you. Like no matter how good you are, people are always going to have something to say about you. So why bother caring? Like as long as you do what you love, why are you bothered about that thing that they're doing? Right? There's no point of doing like that. So that's something that has really like stuck with me. Like just do that thing now. Especially if it's something that you love to do, like start with what you have and eventually things will fall in place. Um I think mm, yeah, and then even if like sometimes some of these people might be like your family or your friends, because for some people it's like that. Their whole family will be against them and everything. But it's like, do you believe in that thing that you're doing? If you believe in that thing that you're doing, then go ahead and do it. Because if tomorrow you become popular and you're a celebrity, they're going to come and look for you. Your family is going to come and look for you. The people that were talking you down, they're going to come and look for you. So why bother like thinking about what they would say about so many things? Like me, I'm a very stubborn person. If I believe in something, I don't care what you. I'm going after it. I'm going after it. Like I really don't care, So yeah, so just do what you love. Like do what you love. Do what you enjoy. Um, yeah, do always create time for things that make you happy because they really go a long way, and also invest in them because like so many of my like some very vital relationships I've built were from piano, man. They're not even from religion, they're from piano. Like I've met people like from content. So invest in your passions. You never know where those passions can take you. They can take you meeting, doing things, seeing things that you never thought you'd be doing. Like yeah, so definitely like do that. I feel like I've been talking for so long. I feel like I've been talking for so long. But yeah. And then another thing I want to talk about is using your pain, turning your pain into purpose. That's another key thing. Turning your pain into purpose. I think like obviously pain is something that everybody experiences at some point. Nobody's exempt. Everyone experiences it. But like how you handle the pain, right? Whether it's in a form of like maybe grief, loss, or anything. I think first of all, doing it at your own pace, right? You're not trying to rush it because someone's telling you, get over it, get over it. Nah, you have to take your time and go through these things, right? And then try to reinvent yourself, like Irene said. Try to reinvent yourself and try to turn your pain into purpose, into like, okay, can I be more intentional about the things that I want to do? Yeah. So doing things with intention for helping people. Yeah, I feel like a motivational speaker, guys.
Thank you. That was very empowering and inspirational.
Stop.
So I think it's also important when you go through pain and struggles. It's important to like have, although the experiences are valid, it's important to think, why is it happening? But what can this experience be teaching me? And how can what are some steps that I can grow? And what are some ways that if I need to, some things that need to change, what are some things that I can change? And what are some things that I need to let go if I can't control the situation or
Yeah.
whatnot? Um, but yeah, I think for me personally, I've gotten into poetry, and it's just been really helpful and a good way for me to express my deep innermost vulnerable feelings.
Yeah.
Even if it's just through an app on my phone. Sometimes when I'm honest with my like I'm honest in poetry and honest about my feelings, there can be a lot of good things that come from that. But it can be hard because, sometimes you might feel like you're the only person that you're experiencing, but that's not true.
Yeah.
And it's important to know that you're not the only one in the boat. So even though that storms come and the waves and wind blow, it's important to know that you're not alone and you've never been alone. Because for me and Kachi, we have God and we have our families and friends, and I don't know what your
Religion.
lack of a better word, religion or is, but you do have people around you who care
Yeah, you
about
can
you.
say like the higher power.
Yeah.
Yeah, the higher power. Yeah.
But yeah, and just I do care about you. Even though we just met, like we just met on this little computer screen, but I do care about you, and yeah, please take care of yourself and don't be afraid to reach out if you need help. And do things that you love. Don't wait to do things that you love.
Do it
Do it now.
Today, this hour. Do it. Yeah, no matter what, do what you love. It takes you places. It takes you in lots of places. Yeah. What else? Yeah, and be authentic, guys. Be very authentic. Be authentic. Be you. Don't try to be anyone else. It's not fun. It's not fun. Try to just be you everywhere you go. Um, yeah, and just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Like sometimes, I know like now with the way the economy is and everything going on, it's been hard like trying to find, jobs or internships and everything. And if I'm being honest, like I started content creation broke and without a job. That's what I started content with. And it was really, really like stressful. I still remember those days, like I would walk into places, handing my resume. Like I had no shame. I would literally walk to places and be like, please can I have a job? I'm constantly calling people, sending emails and everything. And like thankfully I got something for the summer. But just looking back, I'm just like, wow. Like it felt so relieving because of what I had gone through trying to get a job. So even if it can be so hectic, like honestly, you need to have a driving force. You need to have a why that really pushes you, right? And you have to be very confident because sometimes it might make you do things that ordinarily you'd be scared of, like, oh, what would they say? And you just do it anyways. People will laugh at you, right? I remember walking to some places asking for jobs and the person was laughing at me like I'm a crazy person. But the moment you, I feel like when you believe in something, right, you don't care about what people are saying. You're just after that thing that you're doing, right? You're just after that thing that you're doing. You don't care about anything else. Like it's just that thing that you're doing, and you believe in that thing that you're doing, right? So just keep on pushing. It's going to be hard, but just keep on pushing, keep on trying and trying. You know, create time for your passions, improve in your passions, try something new, and post. Like honestly, post, do content. Like I'm not saying you must do content, but if there's something that you really want to do that's positive, don't wait, do it. Do it. Because the worst thing that is going to, I think one of the things I've learned from content, I've learned so many things from making content. But one thing I've learned is that the worst thing that can ever happen is that somebody will say they don't like your content. That's the worst thing that will happen. Is that somebody will come on the comment section and tell you they don't like your content. That's all. Nothing else happens like that.
Yeah,
So why
that's
stop?
fine.
Like, why stop? Why stop? Like, it's a regular thing. People like even the most famous people go after them. Like, it's a normal thing that happens. But like, if you love what you do, you're always going to keep on doing that thing that you do. So that's something that will always, always, always stick with me as a person. Yeah, yeah. And just keep on doing what you do and keep on hustling, keep on, striving and everything. And yeah, things will work out. Um, and also like emphasis on having a supportive community. Have people that actually like genuinely care about you. Um, and yeah, and also try to be a genuine person, an authentic person as well. Um, yeah, it won't be easy, but yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. I know this graduation season, so if you're watching this video and you've graduated, congrats to you. Yeah, it's a big one. Some of my friends actually graduated some days ago, and I'm really happy for them. It's definitely not easy. It takes a lot to go through college. Um, yeah, so I'm really like happy for them and everything. As for the rest of us that have school, um, I think I'll be entering my final year, so hoping that goes well. But honestly, yeah, so far college has been like this for me. It really, really has. But I'm grateful for content. That has helped me, you know, get to see how people are on social media because people are funny. People are funny. And guys, by the way, please don't make content on Twitter. Don't do it. Twitter, you can do it on anywhere else. Don't say anything on Twitter because Twitter is not a real place. Twitter is not a real place. Like Twitter X, I don't care what they call it. Don't go there. You can be anywhere else but Twitter. Okay. Yeah. Um. What was I going to talk about?
Yeah, just remember that, like, you know, you got this, and you're doing a really wonderful job, even though sometimes it might not seem that way, but just because it doesn't seem that way doesn't mean that it is true. So hang in there, and I'm rooting for you. And
Damn, you sound like a motivational speaker. Like a
thank you. I
TED
took
talk.
communications class last semester.
For real?
I did presentations. I did well on them. But you know, if any of you guys are going through a hard time right now, just know that you're not alone, and there's always people around you, and there are people who care about you, and there is always light at the end of the tunnel, even a small dim light is still a light, and I just want to encourage you to keep going no matter what.
Yeah. And also listen to music, guys. It helps. Listen
And
to
music helps rock
Listen
your
to
mind.
music. Some songs are sweet. Whoo!
So,
Yeah,
also,
listen to music, yeah.
just another thing that like my pastor said that really stuck with me is growth can't happen without challenges, and without challenges there can't be growth. So the next time you're in a bit of a pickle, remember that it's might be an it might be an opportunity it might be a opportunity to grow in disguise of struggle and pain. So yeah, I just want to encourage you with that. And
Please, can someone tell her to be a TEDx talk speaker? Tell her. She's giving you some stuff. Some stuff going on.
Yeah, you got this. I believe in you.
Period.
And you are not alone. And I'm rooting for you. And thank you for being here.
Period. If you're going through a hard time, eat ice cream and watch Love Island.
Yeah, eat sweets. That helps. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes you just want to go home, stay on the couch, eat ice cream and watch Love Island. Like, bro. You guys.
Just take care of your mind and your body.
Sometimes you have to be a child, okay? Come on, let me tell you guys something. I still watch cartoons though. I watch SpongeBob. I'm not ashamed of it. All people are trying to do, I'm grown, Bro, eat that ice cream and watch some Lilo and Stitch, okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this is it, guys.
Oh, thank you so much for listening and tuning in. It's been a pleasure, Kachi. Thank you for being on this first episode, and it has been a pleasure seeing you all. Till next time. Peace.